Okay, so we are learning the operation with whole numbers here. So there are four operations, right? The addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But I think today we're gonna be learning about the multiplication and division. So yeah, just whole numbers. Actually, it's very easy, right? But yeah, let's discuss a bit here because there's a trick to finish this easier, like 400 and 200. Yeah, if you times it, we multiply it. I don't know how are you gonna do it, but usually we do it like this, right? People will normally do like this, many people yeah, 80,000. Or some people can just times 4 times 2, which is 8, and then just add the remaining zeros here. I don't know which way you usually do. If you usually do it like this, then you have to switch it to this. If you usually do it this way, then you're good to go already. So this chapter won't be very hard for you. You have the basic already because you already get used to do it this way. Okay, so for number one here, just now we already learned how to multiply the whole number except the zeros, and then later add the zeros at the end. So let's move on to the division. So in division, we don't add the zeros, rather we eliminate each. So this one and this one kill each other, this one and this one kill each other. So what remain is 4 divided by 2, right? 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2, 2. Right, and the next one, we have this one. So again, you can do the multiplication like this, but just left out the zero first. So 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 1, 3, and then the answer will be 396, and then the zero, you add it again. Now how about division? Divided by 30, so you also can left out the zero first. You can leave out the zero, which means that you divide the 132 only with 3. So times 3 here maybe, or times 4, yeah, 4, 12. Have 12 again, so 12, 0, yeah, 44. That is 132 divided by 3. How about the last zero? Yeah, I have here. So the way you do it, you want to start from this, from the last digit, and you move to the left once because you have only 1 0. So the answer will be 4.4. Okay, rather than you divide it by 30, yeah, actually you can, but this is the faster way. Moreover, if you are already get used to it, you could do it like mentally, like in a matter just of 1 second or 2 seconds. Okay, for this one divided by 30, you can eliminate the zeros first. For this one, you don't have a zero here, that's why you cannot eliminate the zero in the 30. So you have to do it this way, but in here you have an advantage. You can eliminate the zero, so you only have 132 divided by 3. That makes it 444. Okay, let's try another one. So we have 132 divided by 300 here. Again, leave out the zero. You get 44, and then because you have to divide with another 2 zeros, start from the back, move to the left 2 times. So 1, 2. Now you have to put a decimal there, and because there's nothing in front here, you cannot leave it like that with nothing. So you add 0, so it will be 0.44. Try with your calculator to see if it's correct or not, to confirm it. Okay, now what about this one? This is the division where you have a decimal here. So there's already a decimal in the first place. How are you going to do it? You're gonna just pretend that there is no decimal there, so you divide it just the usual way. So 132 divided by 3, 44, and because you have one decimal place there, so the answer should be also in one decimal place. Get it? So you put the decimal point there after you finish with the division. Now because there are two zeros you need to divide with, so now you're gonna do it the same way like this, except because you have decimal point already here, you move it from here, not from the back. So from here, 1, 2, put it here, and you have to add 0, 0. Add 0 here because there's nothing here. You have to put 0, and add 0 here because it's the very first front. So you have to have a number here also, so put 0. Okay, so again the step is from 4.4 here, because you put decimal here, you move it to the left twice, and then after that you go from here to here. Okay, this one. So again, 132 divided by 3, 44. Pretend there's no decimal place. Now because after we're done with the division, we know there's one decimal place. Put it also, and after that, move the decimal place to the left one time, because you divide by only 1 0, right? So one time here. So now it becomes the 0.44. That is the difference. This one moved to the left 2 times because 300 is just 30, like 3 and 1 0. So this one, 5.43. So 1243 times 3 first. Just do the multiplication, pretend there's no decimal there. 9273. Now after you finish with the multiplication, remember that you have decimal there, so put it the same way you have to put it. So 2 decimal places, that means the result is also need to be 2 decimal places also. And then because you have because it's not just times 3 but times 30, right? So what are you going to do? When you divide, you move the decimal point to the left side. When you multiply, that means you do the opposite, so you move the decimal point to the right side. So now it becomes from here to here. So now it will become 372.9. Now last one. Again, pretend there is no decimal place there, so just the whole number times whole number, this, and then remember you have 2 decimal places, so this, because there are 3 zeros. When you multiply, you move 3 times to the left. So now it becomes the 1, 2. Now the moment you move 2 times to the right, actually there's no decimal anymore, so it become 3729, but you have 3 zeros here, so you can still move one more time to the right side. So there's nothing here, so what should you add? Yeah, of course, out of question, yeah, out of question should be 0. So now it becomes yeah, okay, correctly. So 37,290. 37,290. Okay, that's all for the multiplication and division, yeah. So by they have zeros at the back, so you do a lot of this, moving the decimal point, yeah, to the right side if it is multiplication, to the left side if it's division.